And I can't wait for episode 110 for fucking the cheese arc.
Cheese. I'm gonna mute for a bit while I use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Absolutely. Isn't all about yourself, handsome? Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to Noctasia, where things happen and people don't show up sometimes because they are dreadfully sick and we want them to take care of themselves.
Or else.
Or else, indeed.
Yes.
Today should be a funny little session where things happen and maybe characters have development. Or so we think. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Everly?
Maybe.
Hell yeah, we're already dropping frames. Alright, see you on the VOD, everybody.
Shifty eyes from side to side. Maybe.
Alright, got music well, actually, I don't have music set, but... What am I forgetting? Probably nothing. But I gotta check anyway. Because that's what a decent DM would... No, shut up, Elatro! That was close. I love
What
all.
the fuck did you do? What happened?
I accidentally clicked on Balatro, and it launched. Yeah, the audience almost got jump scared by one note of Balatro, but don't worry, guys. I stopped it on time. I know you guys hate the Balatro soundtrack.
Balatro.
I know, they're the worst.
It's absolutely horrible.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah, I love a soundtrack that's one song, but unironically. Anyway,
It's a damn good song.
it's so good it becomes better when you lay it over itself. Swear I'm forgetting something. Oh well. You guys ready to get started? I know Arthas is taking care of some stuff. Taking care of stuff. So I guess I'll just get started. Does that sound good, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I know. I have a poor internet connection. Alright, well, we're gonna get started anyway, and we'll probably just see you on the YouTube upload. At this rate, we should just stop streaming and do YouTube uploads. Be better for my internet. Oh well. Let us get started. When last we left our heroes, Validus the Shadarkai Paladin, Arthas the Human Fighter, Lorien the Aasimar Rogue, Everly the High Elf Wizard, and Isaac the Changeling Bard. The Grievers spent a few days getting acquainted with the Firebolt, an experimental airship said to be the fastest in the world, as well as her crew. While the rest of the party attended to the unconscious Tesla, Isaac spectated an intense duel between Arthas and the ship's captain, Teresa. Later on, in the dining hall, while the rest of the party enjoyed some lovingly crafted dishes by one Norman, the supervillain Smith, Validus was treated to an A5 griffin steak, which brought the poor man to a happier time for just a brief moment. Lorien later on found a nice spot to relax in the ship's mostly empty library, though not long after, the nameless flower-covered samurai stopped by to have a private discussion. As the party and several members of the crew later on attempted some mid-flight maintenance, a rope snapped, sending Validus on a wild ride and slamming into poor Everly. While it should have been enough to damage or even cripple a limb, Everly found that by the time she had lifted her arm to survey the damage, her wounds had already been healed and covered by the mysterious and extremely anxious Dr. Bridget. Everly then proceeded to make the most important decision in the entire campaign, the repercussions of which will reverberate across the entire adventure. You will not be able to escape them. Late at night, just as the firebolt was about to reach its destination, Tesla stepped out onto the deck with Validus to have a paladin-to-paladin discussion on what Validus could be and what he might become in the future. However, despite the darkness scraping against the back of our angry elf's mind, Tesla made clear his belief in the Grievers, that they were the ones who would save this world from its suffering. The next morning, as our heroes prepared themselves to land in Bronzekin territory, Lorien calls the party, Tesla, and the nameless samurai together to have a meeting regarding their next major destination after visiting the Bronzekin. A meeting to discuss the dangers that lurk in Olympia. As we return to our heroes, the journey of the Cowardly Princess continues. So, Lorien. As mentioned, you call the Grievers, Tesla, and the Nameless Samurai into, I believe was it the library, or was it some other space?
I think it was unspecified room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we were ending.
Unspecified room to have important meetings.
Alright, so as as you're all suddenly teleported into the library, Lorien, please, go ahead.
I have important news about our next destination. I haven't been fully honest about where I've come from, and just it's going to be a lot more dangerous than we thought. We all know that Olympia is a warrior country, right? Full of the strongest. Well, in Olympia, there are these weapons called the Forgotten Gods. They're incredibly powerful magical items that are telepathic in some nature. All of the leaders of the country have them. Even the weakest of the strongest weapons you do not want to mess with or trifle with in any way, shape, or form. There's a rumor that they have the soul of like an old god in them. But just rumors. I was really young when I was last there.
I raise my hand.
You can just talk. It's okay. Any of you can just talk or ask questions or...
This is the same kind of thing that Abel has. Talking magical sword.
I don't have any evidence to...
Suppose so, yes. He
Sorry,
might
no.
actually just have a forgotten god. I'm not sure. Um, the last time that I saw my father, I think I might have accidentally claimed one of these. It has been talking to me, and I would like to go get it.
The nameless samurai kind of scoffs a bit when you say you accidentally claimed the weapon.
Yes, do you have an opinion on the matter, or?
Accidentally, they say. There is no such thing as accidents when it comes to
Well, I was
forgotten
9.
guns.
Okay. It was accident on my part. Maybe the greater fate of the universe had already made up its mind on what was going to happen, but I was just more concerned from stopping it from stabbing my father again. So, yes, it was accidental on my part. But basically, anyone that we interact with there could hold one of these weapons, and that at least makes them incredibly, like, I think that they could take on Derringer fairly easily, even if they hold one.
Well, given the state of the world, I imagine that these people are probably some of the only people currently living in Olympia.
Well, I mean, they were the higher-ups, so they tend to have more resources under their wings, too.
Oh, so then it's a coin flip on if they're the only people or the only people dead.
What?
In every place that we've been to, it's been one of two things: mass destruction or a complete chain of command collapse. Sometimes both.
I think it's more than likely that because of at least the rumored amount of these that are still that exist, most of them are going to be alive. I believe that my weapon waits for me in Muria, the capital of Olympia. That is probably where we should head first. Any questions, objections, anything we want to, I don't know, ask otherwise?
You're gonna see Everly just shake her head. If it's this important to you, I'm not gonna stop you.
It shouldn't be too far out of the way. The capitals tend to be where the veins of Icar have been so far, and I figure, well, with a location as important as that, it'll probably be there anyways.
Getting a sense of deja vu, like we just did this, but with a more music theme. Super powerful weapon in the heart of a ruined capital. I think we've done. I mean, we're experts at spelunking through torn city streets, so it shouldn't be that bad.
I don't remember
everyone-
much from my childhood in Olympia before moving, but these weapons, I've heard of them too. Aren't they supposed to have a wielder? Are you going to have to fight the one that's holding it, or do you know for sure that it doesn't have a wielder right now?
From what I understand, you claim the weapons, if you can, when you sheath them. And I sheathed it, and I don't think anyone else can unsheath it. So, someone might have physical possession over it, but not actual possession, if that makes any sense.
You were the
Can't
last
actually
one
use
to
it.
technically wield it, so it's technically yours, is what you're saying.
It would be a stick for anyone else. I mean, probably a really powerful stick, but a stick.
Very well.
Out of
But,
game. Yes, Outer Wand rules.
I did steal it from someone, technically. So we might have to fight them for it, because I imagine they will not be happy. If they're still alive, that is. So.
Well, it has been a couple months since this whole darkening of the sky and Armageddon fiasco has happened, and judging by what Avaldis is saying is true, the last couple cities we've been to have not been in the greatest state until we intervened, for good or for bad. I imagine Olympia is pretty worse off, being as they're a secluded people and all, and refuse help from outside most of the time.
Yeah, we're
I-
not gonna really know the state of it until we go, I guess, right?
Mhm. But it's a lot more dangerous than I think we previously thought.
Well, if you guys need a reference of how dangerous the individuals that are born there are, just take a look at myself, Lorien, and my sister. We're all blood of that place. And each one of us can take on a contingent of soldiers by ourselves without much trouble.
In the
I
least
imagine most
disres-
individuals over there are the same way.
in the least disrespectful way, as Arthur's like saying this, I like look over at like Lorien's like broken body. Yeah, my expectations aren't super high this late in the game.
Well, we would
What?
rather
I'm
be
not
over-prepared
saying-
than under, right?
Valdis, I
I
think you're
can agree with
misinterpreting
that.
my words. I'm not saying that because I'm here and Lorien's here that we have the advantage. I'm saying that be on your guard because they're all going to be like me over there.
Last I checked, small smile, I can beat you pretty easily.
This is serious, Valdis. I'm not joking here.
And I'm taking it seriously.
I just want to make sure.
We'll be fine. I'm less worried about the people and more worried about the fucked up monsters probably running around.
What if the people are the fucked up monsters?
Well, then they're not people anymore.
I refuse to kill even now, but if someone is too far gone, well, I guess it must be done.
Tezza will kind of speak up. I agree with Sir Arthas. Well, I believe you should try to avoid killing those around those you've come in contact with. Self-defense is its own measure of morality. Plus, they should, hopefully, return to their prior state once the curse is lifted.
Everly nods in agreement.
So go in, try not to kill anyone in our way. Get the weapon, get the vein, hightail it back to Accordia, get the other vein. Fight Phobos, fight Abel. Win.
Sounds simple when you say it like that, but pretty much,
Oh.
yeah.
We might have to stop by the castle for my sword.
Well, yeah, I thought I mentioned that, sorry.
Just wanted to make sure.
But
You hear the prince speak up from on Anastasia's back. Of neither Tesla nor the nameless samurai seem to react as he speaks. And besides, it seems that most of the veins of Icarus appear near the kingdom's capitals anyway, or at least the original capitals.
Oh, I wasn't there for it. When you guys explained everything to Tez, did you guys mention the sword that only we can hear?
The what?
I'll take that as a no.
Everly, you wanna?
I might have forgot to mention that part. Everly just like turns to Tesla. The sword that she's currently carrying, it talks, and we're the only ones who can hear it.
It's the prince of South Thunder.
Yeah, it's the princess she was supposed to marry.
Prince Sean.
The current working theory is that because we were all at ground zero, we're the only ones who can actually hear it. That's the
Yes,
working
it's-
theory.
It is charm,
Yes.
Oh,
and I mean, I don't think we hate him anymore either. So that's quite
T-
the progress.
Tesla will stand up and then like bow, like princess, and then he'll rise up and then bow again. Your Highness the Prince. And the name of Samurai kind of look at this, like kind of raise an eyebrow. Bowing to swords now, are you? You're more pathetic than I thought you were.
I mean, I think that's kind of the nicest he's been treated since this happened, almost.
Yes, I agree, says the
Also,
prince.
I'm not sure that if I'm not sure if you can judge, considering like that you haven't really been here for most of this nonsense, so you can't really judge because we live in strange times, and they're not going to get any simpler even after this whole mess is cleaned up.
Hey, Validus, could you do me a favor and roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah, I can totally do that.
Thanks, man.
I thought that was fairly nice, but it's an 11.
All right, you
Swap out the chocolate dice real fast.
You feel your breathing catch in your like in your throat as you feel like you feel the phantom of a sword slash ring out across your chest. You almost instinctively reach up to your chest, waiting to feel like a cut or blood running down your fingers, but there is none. And you'll hear the nameless samurai go, I don't have to take that from somebody I can cut so easily. The same goes for you. She'll look to you, Arthas. Don't go comparing yourself to the nobles of Olympia. They outclass you in 15 ways, more than you could even think to count.
I used to be a noble of Olympia, or at least my father was.
And yeah, I can cut you so easily. I can cut all of you.
Your captain didn't hold up too well against me in training. Are you stronger than your captain?
That's the aim, but... Hey, I never said I could either. I'm just saying I have a bit more of an advantage than you do.
Fair enough. Could I make a history check, DM, to see if one of my family members at one time, when they used to live over there before moving, maybe not current alive ones, but if I remember them telling me if like we owned one of those weapons before that Lorian's speaking of?
Yeah, give me a history check with advantage.
Get more of like a situation brief. Alright.
Yeah, because this relates directly to your family history. Give me a history of advantage.
23.
Hell
18
yeah.
plus 5.
Watch. Lore took it from like Arthas's grandpa or some shit.
Yeah, who knows?
You get it, and just in big bold letters, belongs to Arthas. Except it's Arthas the First
Oh my
instead of
God.
the third.
Yeah, exactly.
Grandpa.
Glad he's the first. Grandpa.
What a man that was. Anyway, 23, excellent, very excellent. In fact, your own hearing talk of these legendary weapons, you very vividly recall tales your father used to tell you by the fireside, especially on, because, when you were very young, when, you were still, I guess, I hate to say it like this, still a part of the family, in your father's eyes, you would celebrate traditional Olympian holidays together. And during those holidays, he would tell you of the noble family, your family's heritage of a sacred weapon. One that could win you any war you chose to wager. But how they had to leave it behind when they chose to leave Olympia.
Arthas is kind of in like a staring off in the distance for like a couple seconds before he connects mentally using the helmet with Lorien privately and says, I think I remember a story my father used to tell me of my own house's weapon. I'm curious to see if I might be able to get any hints while we're there as well. If it still is even, there. Or if I myself have to steal it, per se.
Lore will respond telepathically with, I believe mine is being held where all the others who can no longer be claimed are being kept. Yours could very well be there as well.
I kind of give a nod and say back, well then, you have my sword. I'll be with you. No matter who we have to face, as usual.
Thank you.
Then I'll just break the connection.
The nameless samurai will kind of stand up, kind of adjust their sword on their belt, and then say, well, you have my thanks. You have my thanks, Lorien, for doing as I asked of you.
Of course. Glad I did it to your standards.
I shall take my leave. Navigator said we should be arriving within range within about 30 or so minutes. Make sure to grab some breakfast before we land, everyone. And she'll turn to leave for the door.
Yeah, right. Oh, thank you. It's like rubbing like my neck after being like force choked, basically. Force slit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying not to get too. I don't know. No, I don't think I can describe it properly, but it's like a phantom of a slash. Or you got like implanted with
Kinda
a
like
memory of getting slashed.
Kind of like how in like anime, there's like if someone has like crazy ass killing intent, it's almost like they kill you mentally, like, and you're kind of reeling from that like backlash for a couple seconds of like, holy fuck! If I spoke any more words, they would have just slit my throat right here. Holy fuck!
I killed you in an alternate universe to make an example of what happens if you don't respect me.
It's a universe without Validus. The Grievers all get along.
Oh my god.
But as she kind of reaches the door, she'll stop for a moment and turn back. I wish to apologize. I fear that I came off as rude. I want to assure you, I only meant to speak as in plain fact. Do not take Olympia lightly. Many fools have, and even if they come out alive, they don't come out the same people they once were. And she'll take her leave.
It's got a fiery aura and a half. What? Sorry, someone get me in the loop. Why is Olympia like this? Like, only warriors. We hate everyone else. I hate people who aren't me.
Tesla kind of
It's
crosses his
not
arms.
hate, Valdis. It's they just are so deep into their own culture, and they've had issues with foreigners coming in and trying to change things many times and take advantage of them. So they kind of became secluded and refuse, I guess, anything from the outside. They have a complicated history.
Tez will kind of speak up. I'm not necessarily the best person to speak on this matter. I severely wish your sister, Sir Arthas, was here for this, and know she has a much closer relationship with the Olympian people. But from what she's told me over dinners and meetings is that they have a very rigid set of ideals and morals, most of which are propped up by their still reigning emperor. There are many. From what your sister has heard, Sir Arthas, though most of the soldiers don't believe it, Termina almost seems convinced. Who let that dog in here?
What the dog doing?
Having a tantrum. Anyway, now the dog is gone.
Let me pet that dog.
Alright, so you guys go. Alright, so you all go pet the dog. Are you done? Your sister seems to believe that these rumors, the rumors that the Emperor is immortal, reign true. By what means, I dread to think of.
Let's hope in this case then that age does equal wisdom. Because I really don't want to have issues with another with yet another governing body.
And then just It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia title drop. Valdis proceeded to have an issue with the government.
I believe we might have to break into the castle and sneak into its armory, maybe its museum, something of the sort.
Maybe they'll just let
to
you
get
in
my
if
weapon.
maybe they'll just let you in since you were already there. You too, Arthas.
Well, I've told others about the weapons, so I'm already not high on their list. One of the quickest ways to get yourself disliked by Olympia is by speaking about Olympia to others, not from Olympia. That's why I've waited so long to say anything. I was afraid of being hunted down.
Gods, I absolutely hate people like this, myself included. I hope that Miss No Name is right and that they actually live up to their reputation. Give some merit to their high and mighty attitude.
Alright. Before we leave the ship, is there anything anybody wants to do?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to go get my daughter. bring her out of the daycare, for a few hours.
Sorry, am I remembering something wrong?
God, I hope Drew's was right.
You want to bring Verifay? Hold on. Can you do that?
If we're touching down today,
I believe at the temporary door, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, like leave the door open. I go in, tell Verify, hey, I found your brother. Do you want to come see him? And if she says yes, then off we go. When we touch down, if she's awake, it is morning, so she might not be awake. I'm not gonna wake her up for this, even though I probably should. But I want her to sleep. She's been hitting the books pretty hard too.
I have to check a rule real quick I put into the item. Okay. Door of absolute necessity. Don't worry. The door of moderate necessity also opens to the Demon Grove. It's a two-way door. Only up to 7. Okay, yeah, here is a slight problem. Only up to 7 creatures at a time can enter through this door, and only those 7 creatures can exit through the door.
So you have to enter and exit.
And it has to be the
Okay,
same
so we can't
people who
bring
entered.
people out,
No.
even like with the temporary door. Is that how it works with a temporary door too?
That is how it works with the temporary door.
That's the only.
Shit.
The other door, you just go in. There is no leaving.
Shit. Okay, never mind. Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
We'd have to go there specifically and then walk them out.
No, that's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, you would have to go... Listen, it's too late. You can't ask them to change the direction to the Demon Grove. Because they just can't land there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's all good.
Sorry,
Don't apologize. It's fine.
Yeah, it is the rule of the item, I'm afraid.
You have to enter in the door when the door's summoned to exit through. Otherwise, okay.
You could still go in and tell your daughter that you're going right now to get your son, and to be prepared.
I feel like then if I tell her, then she'd want to go, and then she'd be upset like that she can't go. So I'll like surprise her with him, you know, early birthday gift.
Yeah, when you find Vindicles, you could definitely bring him in to see her, but you can't bring Verify out of the Demon Grove unless you're there physically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Anything
Stuck
else?
at the daycare.
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
How dare you?
Isaac noises.
How
Isaac
dare
noises.
you?
You
Is
dare
like
be
Isaac
fine.
noises just like a random instrument note?
It's just a random
He's
guitar
just
riff.
playing the kazoo.
Random guitar.
Would be imagining that this whole time now.
Anyway,
Ouch, grandma.
no, Isaac, don't play that one. Anyway.
Yes, that one.
No, goddamn it, no, DaVinci, no. No, my CPU usage. Ooh. I did not consider that.
I'm sorry if you guys can hear the planes, by the way.
Hear what?
The planes.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I
No,
don't
you're
hear
fine.
Nikes.
Thank
They're
you.
like, even if I could, though, it'd probably be like lore accurate because we're like on an airship right now. You know?
Mhm.
True.
Be-
Yeah.
add some like atmosphere.
Anyway, after an enemy pilot zooms by, I guess it's time to ask, what direction are you going in? Are you going north, west, south?
Aurelius, use that sniffer of yours. Locate your son.
I've marked it on the map right. I think we should go if this gets us like over to the bronze heart, you know? Just like right like here or like here. Anything like this square is probably bronze heart.
I'll reveal from that square. Alright. Allow me to change music. As you're about 15 minutes out, you hear over the intercoms, "Greetings all guests and crew. We'll be arriving at the destination shortly. Prepare for descent. To all our guests who are using this landing to explore, we will be landing about an hour out from the actual territory. I'm sure you guys are I'm sure you all and the Bronze Heart are cool, but we don't want to take the risk of them shooting at our airship. So I'm sure you don't mind a quick jaunt down the road." And true to their word, Jezebel lands, about a mile-ish or so, maybe a mile or two. But you can see the valley just ahead of you. You can see the tops of some rather large buildings just kind of on the horizon. As you land in the darkened grasslands of Northfera, who is getting off here?
Well, I promised Valdez, so I'm going to go with him.
I'm a bit hesitant. I'm like a bit like, I guess like anxious.
I give you a slap on the fucking back hard as shit, and I go, "Come on, stop dilly-dallying. Let's go get him."
Yep. Yeah, let's go get him. Let's
go get him.
Lord will
Indeed.
follow behind.
Yeah, Everly will also follow.
Isaac noises.
Isaac noises indeed.
Is
Tesla,
Tesla
you
coming?
know the Bronze Heart, Tesla. I'm sure you'd be
Yeah, you see him actually.
beneficial to
Everly
have
looks
around.
back and smiles at Tesla.
Tesla, you actually see Tesla kind of lumbering out from one of the hallways. "Wait for me just a moment. Hang on." And you see he is actually wearing his full armor again for the first time since the battle in Gutenberg. He's also wearing a tiny little backpack, the tiniest little backpack on his big fucking himbo body.
does not fit at all.
You don't even know, like, realistically what he has in
Everly just has
there.
a fond smile on her.
You don't even know realistically what he could put in there that would be useful to him. But he's wearing it anyway. Alright, yes. My apologies for holding you up. Yes, I actually would like to speak to the chief of the tribe, if possible, since I've been gone so long, and I'd like to know the state of the country. If anyone would know, it would be him.
We don't need. We don't need to speak to anyone for that. I can tell you that right now. Fucking terrible.
Wait, I hate to ask. The chief wouldn't have been at the royal wedding, would he have?
See, it's funny you mentioned that. Out of character. I've been debating that with myself all fucking week. I have a goddamn corkboard going on, like, with, like, political relationships right now of, like, why, where is fucking the chief of the Bronzekin tribe, and why does he hate the queen so much? That is actually what it is titled. No, I will not show you.
Something stole cacophony from me.
What's that?
That was a lot.
What's that one meme? Didn't get invited to the birthday party, so declared war. You know, as orcs and elves do. Anyway, I don't believe he would have been. After the passing of His Majesty, the relationship between the head of the Bronzekin tribe and Her Majesty the Queen, their relationship became rather strained.
Then I'm sure he'll be fine.
I've never paid much attention to politics. Why?
You see him kind of like... You see him like purse his lips a bit. I'm sure you can imagine why, Balladus. I hate to sound rude, but just transplant your own feelings for the Queen onto the chief's opinion, and I have a good feeling that they might be fairly similar.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Well then, shall we go?
Let's.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, let's go! As Teresa is like standing right beside you guys. Yeah?
No.
No, you're right. No, there's no way I can miss out on this. I agree. She's standing there smiling at you.
No. This is a very personal matter. You can come if you just, like, don't cause problems.
I'd like to ask, Miss Teresa. You're a pirate,
Captain.
right?
No.
Sorry.
I
It's
am...
Captain Teresa.
No, that's the thing that everybody gets wrong. We're not we're mercenaries. We're the best mercenaries ever! She, like, turns and, like, flexes to the rest of the crew.
You missed the opportunity to say high-flying freelancers.
Yeah, I know. I did that on purpose.
Well,
Damn it.
do you break the law often?
I mean, yeah, I break the law of the opposing side that we're hired to fight, yes. I mean, listen...
Well, I'm afraid these law-upholding citizens might not... Like, these are paragons of the law. They might not welcome those who see the law
I'm out!
for
And she just walks away.
optional or for hire. Okay.
Glad we defused that bomb.
Bomb where? No, I'm just kidding.
I give the whole party PTSD by just mentioning the word bomb.
And then suddenly Norfera blows up again.
I'm back, Grievous! That's Telfer.
Grievous, you'll never believe it. I found a second bomb. Where should I? I'm on my way to Olympia right now.
I feel like that could happen though, which is the fucking scariest. Grievous, you're taking too long. I'm gonna end this ship myself. There's a mushroom cloud in Olympia.
God damn it, Grievous! I want the Western Sea campaign already. Get a move on.
God damn it, Grievous! We've been here far too fucking long. Go do something more productive.
All right, calm down. Abel, written by Vizzy Pop. All right. Anyway, yeah, you. Anybody who wants to go can descend the ship. I think we'll have Isaac just stay on the ship, if that's all right.
Yeah, he's like vibing like with
Yeah.
Teresa probably.
You guys go on. I'll keep her distracted. And he just starts playing like hype music for her combat entrances. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Together, the four of you, plus Tesla, the Prince and Anastasia, who does have her hood up, make your way off the ship and down the road that you had landed fairly close to. And make your way to the Bronzekin tribe. Who's posting memes? How dare you? Yeah, Valley Crash out.
So like the ground looks like UDF before we fixed it, right?
Kind of, but like, in a way, yes, but in a way, worse. Actually, you know, I'm actually gonna take that back. It does not quite look the same. Whereas the UDF, the grass was dead. It was just like you were more walking on dirt than anything. But like the dirt itself was clearly dead and stagnant. Here, the grass is alive. You can feel it like it's very soft underfoot. In fact, my dogs might start barking because there's a dog kind of outside wandering around. But the grass itself. First of all, yes, I forgot to mention because you're back in Norfera. Hey, remember how there was like fucking ghosts wandering around all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Well, say hello. Well, get ready for more. They're back again. They're just like wandering, of course, all heading from your location, mainly west. And you're kind of heading on a northeastern road, so very frequently you'll just have a ghost, or I guess we'll just call it a spirit more likely. Or to be more accurate, a spirit will just kind of wander onto the road, either passing through you if you're not paying too much attention, or you have to stop and like watch as a whole line of ghostly figures cross your path. The grass is, like I said, it's alive, but it is turned like twisted and black. You would have to describe it as like you've been transported to the land of the dead.
Mhm.
But aside from that, you're not attacked by anything. And it's more or less a straight shot to the Bronzekin camp. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do to buy time.
Ooh, I can do this.
All right, hell yeah.
It's a specialty.
Good job, Chase.
Our grievers assemble. Start yapping.
Start your yapping.
As we're like walking, I kind of want to like slowly I guess slowly move towards Tesla like as we're walking, like
Yeah.
over the course of our lovely morning out in basically hell. Just
Love
like
that pink
walking
sky.
alongside him. Mm-hmm. I'm like looking around too, at, like all like the death and the desolation.
Mm-hmm. There is another detail, but
Kind of like say out loud.
sorry. There's another
It's
detail,
okay.
but I'll describe that as you get closer to the camp.
Like as we're walking and like we see all this like death and desolation. I kind of just say out loud, but again I'm like close to Tesla. This angers me. It disturbs me in ways I'm not quite sure how to properly express.
I share the feeling, Sir Valdis. I do.
But you don't look as agitated as I am.
I'm simply... That is because I've grown accustomed to wearing a mask, Sir Valdis. Believe me, I feel. The way I feel is not the way I look. But the way I look is because it is not my first time feeling this way. In my relatively short life, I've come across many a challenge that has pushed me my mental and physical limit, and threatened to put the world in a very similar state to this. And each time, the lesson I was reinforced with was, the more I show how much it agitates me, the better a chance the evil has at winning.
You're a lot stronger in that sense than I am, because I often flip at every opportunity I can.
This is also your very first adventure. Your first true adventure, I would say. Believe me,
And looking like it's going to be the last one.
At least you'll have made your presence memorable. I hardly doubt anyone could ever forget you, Sir Valdis.
Yeah. Sometimes I worry that people... It's weird. Sometimes I worry that people will remember only the worst parts about me, and then sometimes I also worry that people will only remember the real parts about me, and then those two thoughts often lead to the same outcome.
If people remembered them at all, it meant it means you led a life worth remembering. And as he says that, you begin to notice that other detail I had mentioned. The first one you notice, probably would be the most concerning generally. If you remember, way back, at the beginning of the adventure, when you first left Castle Norian, there was this big kind of spider snake hybrid monster that had been slain in the town square, if you remember.
Yeah, I remember that. Fuck, what's his face? Mousefield killed it, right?
Yeah, delivered a final blow at least. You see another one of those. Admittedly, or not admittedly, but what's the word? I don't remember. In comparison, this one is a fair bit smaller than the one you saw in the town square, but it is without a doubt the same horrid reptilian arachnid just abomination. And you see it laying out, its neck sliced in several places. This black Icarus ooze spilling from the open wounds. And as you continue down the road, you see more monsters. Various animal and insect hybrids. You see a fly and a horse kind of hybrid. You see a centipede mixed with a baboon. And each one of them is dead, splayed out alongside the road leading towards the Bronzekin camp.
Do they look like they're regenerating at all?
No, but they don't look like they're decaying either.
Should we burn these? Reduce them to ashes?
Maybe they're putting them there for a reason? To keep the others away? Other monsters and the like?
Do they look
A
like
warning?
they've been laid out as kind of like Lore's saying, like a warning, or is this just where they were killed kind of thing?
It would appear as just the way they're posed, it seems more like this is where they got killed, and they were just left here.
No, I don't think so.
We can help burn them once we're asked to. If they are here for some reason or another, I would rather not immediately get on the bad side of the Bronze Heart.
I did not know them to have any law
don't
or
want 'em
custom
coming
against
back.
such a thing. But if they haven't burned them yet, I
I
trust
just
they have
don't
a
want
reason.
them coming back. Alright.
You know what? I was gonna save this for later, but I think now is a good time as any. Who wants to roll a funny D100?
A funny D100, eh?
Well, I think we know who's gonna.
Yeah, Isaac. Wait.
Damn, we'll have to go with the second best.
Everyone
Alright,
get
Chase,
on that
roll.
ship. No, Chase.
Alright, you know what? No. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Alright, Everly, high or low? Sorry, what was that?
Said hi.
High. Alright. Validus, I want you to roll a D100. High is Everly rolls a D100. Low is Arthas rolls a D100.
$85.
Alright, Everly, roll a funny D100.
It's always meant to be.
You escaped this time, Arthas.
You don't want me rolling it. It'll be a 1.
You can roll a D100 next to Tora. How
39.
about that, Arthur? How about that, Crow?
Sure.
Oh, you almost escaped. You almost escaped. Oh well. Are you gonna do this the whole session, dog? You have a lot to say today. Anyway, sorry about them.
They're commenting.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't think we have a very big audience of dogs. So their color commentary isn't very helpful.
Hey. Charlie loves to listen, okay?
I'm sure they do. Anyway, yeah, Oh, now you're trying to be nice and chill? Yeah, boy, we want to see it. Anyway, alright. Anastasia is gonna stop and walk over to the snake spider. Really should make a list of these things.
Snake spider.
Anastasia will draw the prince, and you'll all hear the prince go, Princess? What? Care explain to me what's going on? Princess? And she is going to stab the prince into the head of the snake spider. The largest piece, the piece of the neck that's still connected to the head of the snake. And you'll watch as the spider kind of begins to melt into like this almost ink like the ink type substance, which slowly gets absorbed into the sword.
So, care to say about any other powers that you three have? As I like point to like the prince, Anastasia, and like knock with like 3 separate fingers.
You'll hear a voice come from behind Tesla as it goes, well, to my... No, not behind you, behind Tesla. Well...
I know, but like it still scares me because it wasn't where I was expecting her to be. Ah!
Well... and then you get surprised. To my knowledge, the princess should sport some shape-shifting abilities, though none that I've ever witnessed her do.
Okay, is it healthy for her to eat dead Phobos monsters? Is that healthy?
You hear the prince, and I cannot possibly convey the suffering in his voice as he says, "It wasn't her who ate."
Is it healthy for him to be eating dead Phobos monsters?
As you say that, the other pieces of the snake spider aside from the head that got absorbed, begins to also melt into that ink substance, but it does not immediately go to be absorbed into the sword. I mean, you're not going to like this answer, but it is technically a part of Anastasia, so I don't think it will have any lasting repercussions.
On the one hand, I want to say, no, absolutely not. Stop eating weird aberrations of death. But on the other hand, I'm usually wrong. I overthink things. So, I mean, hey, if you're hungry, then you're hungry. Kiddo, I'll deal with the consequences later.
I wasn't hungry. I was just fine, in fact.
Okay, then, compromise. No more eating the aberrations until the prince says so. Sound good with all parties?
Yes! Ugh.
Where?
Every day it's always something new with you three. All the time, every day.
Why is it whenever there's trouble, it's you three?
I know that I am the biggest hypocrite when I say this, but can't y'all just be normal for 5 minutes? Please? 5 minutes. Be normal.
Anastasia
Maybe?
looks at you.
Let's go for 3.
Anastasia,
And I hold up 2 thumbs up. Let's go for 3.
Anastasia looks at you with the most incredulous, are you kidding me? As she points to her skin, which is made of outer space.
I've gotten used to that. That's honestly, that's whatever at this point.
Points at Knock Knock, who's also made of outer space.
I've also gotten used to that too. It's like a floating fairy almost, you know?
Have you?
Like very old.
As she now is behind your shoulder.
No, not when you do that.
Huh. Interesting.
Is the rest of the party laughing at at me?
At your struggles?
Yeah, at my suffering,
Everly,
my agony.
Everly has her head turned. Did you see her shoulders kind of shaking because she's
Yeah. Laugh if you want, but when you guys listen, when you guys have kids and best friends, and they start doing this all the time, it's not gonna be very funny anymore. Now is it?
It could be a little funny.
Look,
princess
eat,
will
don't
start.
eat. I don't really care.
The princess will continue walking towards the Bronzekin tribe.
I'll also continue walking.
Excellent. So I'm just checking something real quick. Anyway, without any further ado, as you make your way along the road, eventually you do start seeing some more traditional buildings. It's funny. The Bronzekin tribe, camp My apologies. It's actually not too different from most towns in Norfaira. It is a lot of brick buildings with thatch roofs. There's a lot of... You see stables and signs. The main difference is, of course, just the overwhelming presence of orcs that you see. Most with speckled, either with like pure orange skin or green skin with speckles of orange, generally. As you make your way in, orcs of many sizes, shapes, and varieties, many of whom are, of course, holding weapons and are covered in sweat and grime and blood. Mainly, their own blood from just the general hustle and bustle, and what you saw earlier. Just like on the road into town, in the actual territory itself, you see just piles upon piles of these hybrid abominations, and of course, like before, many more orc-shaped spirits are just kind of wandering through the town. Some lingering to watch the living as they pass by, but many are on their journey west towards Cordia. As you enter in, you notice a few orcs who are sharpening weapons or tending to some wounds. There seems to be a lot of soldiers at this entrance to the town. You notice they kind of look up and kind of raise an eyebrow towards you.
How far out are we from them, roughly?
About 35 feet or so.
I'm not hiding behind anyone like Arthas or Tesla, but I am not in the front. I'm not in the front. I am towards the back. Just want to say that out now.
Alright. I'm very sorry. Could you repeat that real quick? You said you're kind of towards the middle back of the party, kind of behind Arthas.
Yeah, middle back. No, I'm not behind either like Arthas or Tesla. But I am like not in the front of the group. I am. I will say that I am probably like looking at Arthas to make sure that he's okay, because I know of his fear of orcs. So I'm like checking in on him, seeing if he looks okay.
How is Arthas
With
doing?
my helmet on, it's hard for you to tell. It's hard for him to tell. Full armored up and stuff, but he's just gonna keep his mouth shut and just kind of... He's got his hand on the hilt of his weapon, and he's just kind of like palming it a lot, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just vigilant.
Like guard, sort of. Guardsman, sort of, like, just at attention.
He trusts... He trusts what Valdis said to him earlier, so he's going to just kind of stay chill. But if something does pop off, he's going to be the first one to draw his weapon. So he's kind of like in that kind of mood.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm sure I know the answer, considering how everybody's feeling right now. But who's in the front? What's kind of like the party order right now?
I imagine
Validus?
Tesla's in the front. No, Validus is towards the back. He's hiding.
Oh, gotcha.
Hiding without hiding. I think that really just leaves Tesla, Everly, Lauren, Isaac.
And then,
Yeah.
no,
Front and
Isaac's not
middle.
here. Isaac's not here. Anastasia's here, though. We know that.
So I imagine Lore, Everly, and Tesla.
Yeah.
All right.
All right then. No, they wouldn't say that because you have Tesla with you. You notice that the orcs are kind of like,
Maybe we should have brought.
all right, so they draw their weapons. No, I'm kidding.
Reasonable response, considering last time Tesla was seen here.
They draw all their fucking weapons.
Well, if it isn't Tesla. Back for round 2, huh, buddy? You gonna kill me like you did last time? I bet you are. Anyway.
But I didn't kill you last time.
Yeah, you did.
Alive, see?
It's called Revivify,
Ah, good
dumbass!
point.
Anyway, so as we exit that alternate universe, Tesla will kind of raise a hand and call, "Hello there! Greetings to you fine warriors. Greetings, fine warriors of the Bronzekin tribe. I am of course Tesla Kelly of I am Tesla Kelly. I am Tesla of Accordia. I come to see. I seek audience with your chief, Jorvin Bronzeskull. Is he available at the moment?" The orcs kind of look between each other, and then they'll kind of one of them will stand up and kind of approach. As I mentioned before, there's some orcs that have kind of like splotchy, not splotchy skin, but like they're like patches of orange amidst their green skin. This man kind of had rather large patches on his face and arms, and as he approaches, he asks, You'll have to excuse my skepticism, Sir Nikeli, but if you don't mind proving your identity right quick, and who are the rest of you?"
I am Lorian Ward. I am also from Norfera. I was one of the royal retainers.
Potatoes.
I'm Everly Hazelwood. I'm also from Nefera and one of the previous retainers.
Previous. That princess dead, then. Right, shame about that.
Do they have madness? They have madness.
Yes, they do have madness. Wait, sorry, no, I'm sorry. That's my DM mistake. Because everybody has madness. Everybody has like the spirals on their skin.
Right, like, do they have active madness? You know, do they have active madness?
This orc, no, he does not.
Okay. I'll speak up when he says, like, oh, she's dead then, damn. No, she's not dead. Things are a bit complicated.
So they're all coming from Accordia, then? Not quite.
No.
Let me see. I'm gonna roll history for this guy. Nope, he's dumb as bricks. I even gave the man advantage.
Orc moment.
Listen, Daryl is doing his best, alright? The orcish soldier, or warrior rather, kind of scratches his head with the pommel of his sword. I see. Again, you'll have to forgive me. But you know what? I do remember you. Kind of points the pommel towards Everly. Yep, we had one of you, and I think one of you. Yeah. And one of you. Points to Validus. Last time you came around here, you turned into one of those. And he points to one of the monsters in the pile.
We've never been around here, though. We came from
Yeah.
the UDF.
UDF. How are things going down there? Still terrible, I imagine.
Actually, if you go
Better.
down there, it's green.
In a way. Yeah.
We've started to fix it, actually.
It's green, he says. Turns back to it. And a Nook says it's green down in the UDF. And his companions start laughing. So you're going a bit mad there, son. No, I don't think it'll be
No, it's a long story. We kill primordial being, fix land.
Validus, too much.
Too much? Okay.
Much.
He'll kind of like lean down and whisper to you, Arthas. I think your friend's going a bit nutty there. I don't want to watch out for him.
Might take a step back from him.
Oh,
God.
The warrior goes like smells on breath. Oh, sorry. Forgot I had a bunch of garlic for lunch. Tesla will
I look
produce.
to Validus, look to the orc, look to the Validus.
Tesla will produce a pendant from under his armor. It is a brilliant, silver, how do I describe it? It is a rather thick silver disc, with is the same symbol as is etched into Arthas's armor of like a tower shield with two swords crossed behind it. This is the symbol of a royal knight of Norfera. I would hope this should prove my identity better than anything else I could carry. The orc will take a quick look at it. Yeah, I'll probably have my skin for this, but you all seem like fine enough folks. And the last ones I used that came around here, they weren't this talkative, so I'll take a gamble and say you're fine. Now then, Master Nikeli,
What were they like?
Like I said, they looked like you,
They had spiral eyes, right?
No, not quite. They were like the elf and the winged elf, but but they were all twitchy, you know. They wouldn't look you directly in the eyes quite. You should watch out for them when you're on the road. They might, you never know who you might see that might not be quite who they claim to be. Oi! Rufus! No! Ah, shit! And he goes to, take care of a dog who has yet to be fed. Alright. Yo, sorry about that. As I say, Master Kelly, please.
Damn. Well, now we're not going to be heroes because there's fucking duplicates tarnishing our name.
Master Kelly, please. You said you're looking to meet with the chief. Might be a bit difficult. He's currently resting and recovering after the last battle. But if you're feeling lucky, then go ahead and make your way towards the center of the encampment. If assuming it is the real you, then you know some of the horrors. He'll make like finger quotes as he says horrors that await you if you're trying to meet with the rest in chief. But best of luck to you. And the rest of you, are you with Master Kelly?
Yes.
Yes.
Except I'm here looking for my son. I heard he was up here. Orcus features purple hair tufts, angel wings. Looks young, he's 12 years old.
Let me roll.
Named Vindicles.
Well, good thing I gave him advantage. So he like scratches one of his tusks. I don't mean to be rude, sir, but I can't say I recall the boy. But
That's fair.
we are hosting a whole heap of refugees up in the eastern part of the camp. If you follow Master Kelly, then ask some of the healers around there. They should be able to point you towards where. They should be able to point you in the right direction.
I kind of like look up at Tesla. I have like the same or like a similar expression to like a child like looking up at their parent to silently like indicate that like, oh, I want this toy, you know.
It seems like we're heading in the same direction, Sir Validus. And now I have to roll another history check because he said your name.
I'm gonna get mugged. I'm gonna die. Gotta stop
No, it's
saying
okay.
my name here.
No, it's okay. Daryl's stupid. He's rolled so bad. My poor stupid boy has rolled so bad.
I love how like every time that the Grievers try to like cover up their like identity, they fuck it up almost immediately. We are like the world's least subtle party.
Indeed. Nice meeting you, Mr. What'd you say? Sir Valinor, and the rest of the former retainers.
Valinor.
Good enough.
Good enough.
If you don't mind, I have to get back to my duties, keeping vigilant. As I said, please head directly for the center. You might get some uncouth looks, I'm afraid, but we're all damn tired after fighting the past couple months. And even against the Black Tusk, hate to say, feels like wasted energy. But do what must be done.
Look completely dumbfounded, like when he mentions the fact that like the Black Tusk were here.
No, he's not saying the Black Tusk were here.
Oh.
He's saying like he's disappointed he's not fighting Black Tusk because it feels like a waste of energy.
Oh.
To just be fighting these Phobos monsters.
Damn, this guy's metal as fuck.
Yeah, like I said, we love Daryl.
Yeah, it's a waste of time fighting like Eldritch abominations. Rather be fighting like the real fight, you know, my arch nemesis.
I want to be
That's some
fighting
like
the.
hardcore, true warrior energy right there.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be fighting demons. I want to be fighting Satan. God damn it. Anyway.
I want to fight my nemesis. God damn it! You know who's gonna keep us apart forever.
But he will let you aside, and you will have access to the camp. If it's all right with you, I say we take a quick break right here. We'll be back in 10-ish minutes.
Sure.
All right.
Sounds good.
Coffee.
It's not like anybody's watching this. We've dropped 73% of the frames for the past entire stream, so this is all just a VOD anyway. All right, we'll be back in a little bit.
Modular.
I'm back.
my god. Oh, what a little fucking creep.
What?
What?
Just some commission work I'm having done.
Ah. Oh boy!
So how's everybody doing today?
Pretty good.
Good.
Been a slow but pretty good day.
It's been a slow but pretty good life, I'd say. Except when it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone back?
Yes, sir.
I'm back.
Alright. Alright, let's get started, shall we?
Alright.
Actually, I remember what I was forgetting. I remember now. Shit. That reminds me, Arthas.
Yes.
Did you do the thing that I had asked you to do earlier in the week?
I believe so. You just wanted me to come up with like a little bit of stuff.
Did you also do the thing with the character sheet?
The character sheet. I'm not sure.
Good. My whole plan is going to shit. Wonderful. Love it. Alright, well, we'll have to scrap that segment. Anyway. I just fed you. You've been talking the whole
Oh, the
session.
level one? The level one character sheet?
Yes.
I gotta add it to the thingy, I think.
No, it's you don't have to add it to the campaign. Just have it on standby.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Yes, then it is ready.
Oh yeah. Well, get ready for Arthas to battle his inner demons. Also known as his childhood.
No.
Oh god, that's Termina, isn't it? Oh, we're fucked.
Yeah, level 1 Terminus solos the whole party.
Level 1 Terminus like a fucking high dungeon mini boss. You know?
Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go. So, as the party makes their way further and further, you just see more and more piles of these dead monsters. The further you get into town, the smaller. Actually, no. Yeah, the bigger they get. usually because it has more monsters in the piles. But you know, aside from the ichor-soaked grounds that you walk on, it is still a fairly normal-looking town. You see the occasional, and I do mean occasional, non-orcish individual. You see an elf, a goblin here or there, but it is, as the name would suggest, mostly a town of the Bronzekin orcs. Arthas, I'm afraid to say your fear does come true. You do get quite a few looks from orcs, kind of sizing you up, but they don't approach.
A bit skittish.
Nobody seems to pay you much mind, Validus. Whether that is a good or bad thing.
Grateful for that.
I have a brain that works. As you make it to the center of town, it becomes honestly a quite bit more like what you might attribute to a orcish village. The buildings get rougher and they become less of a like the kind of homes you'd find in a standard human village. And you start seeing aspects of more of like fortress type building. You see spikes and much heavier stone being used to build these buildings. You see rather than nice picket fences, you see spears, or I guess pikes rather, sticking out of the ground. Whether they are used to display or are for use in defensive battles, you're not quite sure. But they are bloodied regardless. You still... Naturally, as you get closer to the center of town, the concentration of people increases dramatically. You see... Although what was originally a bunch of warriors is more or less replaced with well, they're still warriors, but injured warriors, being tended to by healers. You see many orcs in very light clothing coming around with bandages to those with severe gashes in their arms and legs. You hear the moans of injured warriors pretty much all across this like central square area. And in front of you, in the center of this like big town square, it's just a fort. It's just a fort with fucking spikes, and you see several not catapults, but like I think the term is trebuchets. Either way, you see armaments kind of up on like the second level of the central building, which is, you would guess, a town hall based on how much importance seems to be placed upon it. But as you reach the center of town, what would you all like to do?
I'm trying to kind of phrase this. I'm looking for my son. I'm like looking around for my kid. I assume I don't see him or any sign of him.
Give me a perception check.
All right, can I use guidance for this?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Perception.
It's a shame I didn't
Oh
have
my
eyes.
god.
Yeah, you are looking for your son
That's a total. It's a total of 25.
with a natural
Total
20.
of 25. Natural 20. Total of 25.
This is not actually
The fucking parental instincts kick into full gear.
To be clear, this is not the actual result you get, but I just like if it, the you know for certain whether or not that this kid is here for sure. You get a top-down view.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
You
Fucking
go,
Rainbow Six Siege, like, drone.
kinda. I was thinking more Sim City, but
Sure, that'll work too, yeah. I don't know, I was just thinking, like, really tactical. Damn.
all right. You get a top-down view. You see everybody's names, their hobbies, favorite food, weaknesses.
Zoom out on the scroll wheel, you know?
Yeah. I'm half tempted to just start doing shivers from Disco Elysium.
I mean, algophobia might make, like, a fairly decent shivers-like thing.
You feel the wind brush against your bare skin, and you can feel the stories it carries of this small but vibrant community. As you take in the scents and the sounds and the sights, for just a moment you fully push all your anxiety and concerns away, and you just perceive. Yeah, hey buddy, how you doing? As you kind of follow the directions of Daryl, the Orcish guard who you met at the beginning at the entrance of town. Hold on. And you kind of look to the east. And as you do, Would you knock it off? I show you attention all day, and all you do is scream at me the entire time I'm playing D&D. Is that all you're good for?
It wasn't enough attention, clearly.
We fucking cuddled. How do you mean that's not enough attention? Fucking stupid bastard. Anyway, you look to the east, and you look and you look, and you see it is the slightest glimpse, but you see a half-orcish, half-elvish individual with this very dark blue hair with, as you had said before, tufts of white and purple just kind of peeking out. He's got a ponytail that is a vain attempt to curb his messy hair. A pair of these red orbish, like kind of ornamental earrings kind of hang from his right ear. And he wears kind of generally, like, medium armor. Like, it's like some nice, like, scale mail with a single, like, metal pauldron on his left shoulder. And you see him standing with a group of healers as the young boy tends to the wound of a very large, orange-skinned orc. tending to the man's wounds. All right, everyone. So I was thinking that we would go see the chief, and then we would. Where's Validus?
Yeah, it's like, I imagine it's just like, what happens is like that, I get this, like, you know, like you said, anxiety falls away, you get this like sixth sense, I take like a very, almost like meditative breath, I see like the glimpses of him. I start walking, calmly, very calmly walking, head up high, you know, just silently.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is he? Roughly.
He's a fair distance from you. I'd say.
Yeah.
Hang on, I need.
Can walk.
Oh wait,
That's
shit.
fine.
I don't want to. I want to say something crazy. So give me just a second to look at. Go to my good friend Google.
Mm-hmm. You can do like their like Tesla and Co first if you want. It's that far away. I don't mind at all.
I will make you leave this room. I swear to God. I've had it up to here with you bastards. I would say he's about 1,000 feet. 1,000, 1,500 feet from your location.
Damn, got that eagle eye. Yeah, I'll just start calmly walking there. It's fine. I've got time. I am in the zone right now. Like for this brief moment in time, I have complete understanding of myself. Like Selly in her own mind-esque aesthetic, you know? Mm-hmm. I very calmly walk to go see my son.
Alright. Is anybody going with Validus?
I'll go with him, I guess.
Okay. Anybody else? Or who's staying with Tesla?
Laura's gonna stay with Tesla.
Yeah, Everly was gonna stay with Tesla.
Alright, Validus. Is that him? Wait, I can't see who you're looking at. They all look the same here.
Validus, what do you see, boy? Is Jimmy stuck in the well?
Easy, boy. Go get it. Go get it, boy.
He's here. I sense it. He's here.
Some weird fatherly instincts. Well, lead
Yep.
the way. I'm
When
with
you have kids, you'll get them too.
Let's hope for that not to happen anytime soon. I have my own goals. Need to be the best.
Anastasia will stay with Tesla, Everly, and Lorian for now. Alright. Shoot, I'm trying to think who because Tesla's meeting's probably gonna, with so many people, it's gonna be probably a bit longer.
You can do the Tesla thing. It's all good.
Shoot. You know what? No, screw it. Valor's and Everly, roll initiative.
What?
You're right. Valor's and Lorian, roll initiative.
You heard the
Okay.
man?
Oh my god.
This man is
Validus
going
is determined to see his child.
Wow, when it comes to being a father, he rolls really well.
I am in the zone right now. Validus is... I am in it right now, you know?
I'm going to see my child.
I'm going to see my child, and nothing was going to stop this from happening.
All right, Validus, you calmly, quietly make your way through the crowds. You don't really. I'm guessing you don't really pay much mind to anybody else. As you.
No, respectfully, no. You know, yeah.
Okay. You get within 1,000 feet of the boy. You get within 500 feet of the boy. I'm going to ask a very silly question. Are you moving stealthily towards the child?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm gonna be ready in case this one runs, just like the daughter.
This one hoops it.
Yeah, I'm preparing just in
Fucking
case this one
Subway
hooks it.
Surfers game begins with fucking
Running
Vindicles
away.
and Arthas.
I'm gonna full sprint. Yeah.
God damn, Validus, why do your kids hate you so
Run.
much?
Hey, child!
Hey. Fergie. Fergie.
Little boy!
Hey, sorry. Fergie.
Boy.
No.
They're like,
That's it.
boy!
Outside.
Hey, boy.
No. 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 Out. Get out.
To me, boy.
I've had enough of that boy being a sassy child. Alright. Alright, you get within, let's say, 100 to 90 feet of Vindicles. And Arthas, you now very clearly see the young orcish boy. He seems to be about, like, just barely a teenager by your estimates, like 13 at most. But as you approach, I'm gonna
Their
have...
likeness to the man next to me.
I mean, much like Validus, he has the same, like, purple and white tufts of hair, just for some reason sticking out of his hair. Not like tufts,
Okay.
more like streaks, I should say.
Okay.
He also has rather pointy ears for an orcish boy. But as you approach, he's going to roll perception. Vindicles. No, Vindicles, listen to me. Listen to me. No.
Come on, Vindy.
Look at me. Come on. You're not for this one time. Don't be like your father, okay? Other times, fine, but like,
Don't
this,
be
don't
like your father.
be like your
Don't you be
mother.
like us.
God damn it! Does a 9 beat
I'm
either?
curious, what did he roll?
Does a 9 beat either of your passive stealth? Wait, do you have passive stealth?
A 9?
No, I don't really have passive stealth, no.
Alright.
Even if we did, mine would be a,
I'll roll
mine would be a
stealth at
14.
disadvantage. How about that?
Yeah, that
Let's
works.
see here.
I
Okay.
think that it would be like -5 if you have disadvantage on and you're using passive skills. It would be -5, so it would be
A 13.
13.
like with the -5 or
No,
without it.
there's not going to be a -5.
No, just disadvantage given by my armor.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah. You roll stealth with disadvantage as well, Validus.
Okay.
Or, as you know, you're right, because that would be for the just
That could
roll
be-
normally.
Okay. Okay. An 8.
All right.
It's like a phantom almost.
Now it's getting interesting. Okay. Arthas, you're moving naturally. You know how to move without making too much noise with your armor, just in everyday life. You know. Because as cool as
Yeah.
it is, the clanking gets repetitive after a while. Validus, you're not wearing armor in particular, but as I mentioned before, you're kind of just... You are, like, beelining it for your son. And unfortunately, you are just kind of just inattentive enough that as you get within, I'd say, 60 feet of Vindicles, your foot just... You don't, not intentional, not even negligent, just like... An unfortunate reality of like the path you're walking. You accidentally kick like a jug of water over. That's just kind of like sitting just like on the side of
Can I
next to a
try
building.
and like? Can I try and like save it?
No.
Try and save it. Save as much as I can from it. No. Okay.
I mean, you can pick it up to make sure it doesn't all fully spill out. But
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I'll do that.
yeah.
Put it somewhere safe after.
Yeah, you accidentally kick the jug, and you manage to pick it up before too much of it spills out. I'd say like a sixth of the water spills out. But unfortunately, with all the commotion, but as you place the jug upright and look up, you have drawn your son's attention. And I'm very sorry for what I'm about to say.
Yep.
Maybe I should switch the music for this. Good. I don't know. Subway
I don't know what I was expecting, to be
Surfers
honest.
main theme.
Subway Surfers. I don't know what I was expecting.
If he does run, I am going to be chasing like immediately, which will
No,
probably heighten his
don't run
fear.
after the boy.
Oh yeah, I told
Don't
you
you
that's what I'm
dare
doing.
run after the boy.
I'm running after the boy. I'm gonna tackle him.
Listen, you do
Where do you think
You're-
you're going, son?
I would, Crow. I would not recommend that. We're gonna get destroyed.
I'm gonna chase him.
Alright, I have music pulled up just in case. Hold on, I just need to make sure that this is correct. Alright, awesome. Yeah, I love that for me. Validus, as you look up and see your son who has turned to you, you watch as he almost for a second doesn't seem to realize what he's looking at. As he sees you, as he looks you over, you watch it. When he first sees you, he was smiling as he was helping take care of this a very large, very like brutish looking orcish individual. But he was smiling all the while he was bandaging up the old fellow. And as he turns to you, he was still smiling. And as he looks at you and kind of the realization hits him, the smile drops just a little. And for a second you swear you see joy overtake your son's face before it falls away into this just horror. This absolute look of dread and fear. And without a word, he drops the bandages he was holding, turns on a dime, and dashes down the road.
Kind of like.
I almost bull past fucking Valdis, like without him even being able to react. I just like hit him in the shoulder, like causing him to do a spin as I just full on sprint after this kid.
Validus, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
I want to stop Arthas. Actually, no, you know what? You know what? No, I don't. That's my kid. My kid can handle Arthas. My kid can stop Arthas. Sure.
Are you going after him?
You know what? Sure. I'll find my own way. Sorry?
Are you going... Are you moving to go after Vindicles?
Yeah. I am.
Okay. Alright, Arthas blows past you, and you figure, okay, you start moving... Sorry, I just need to get the kind of sequence right in my head, right? Like, you start, like, kind of, maybe not sprinting, but, like, you start, like, running after, probably in a different direction.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
As the two of you start sprinting or running or generally chasing after Vindicles, before you go anywhere, I need you both to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw. My worst stat. A natural 20 for a total of 21.
An 11.
I am singularly focused right now. Nothing can stop me from tackling that boy.
Give me the child!
Give me the child!
Oh my god.
D&D Beyond, you good? Alright.
I'm like a fucking tiger. I'm like staring at the kid like he's prey, and then he runs, and my predator instincts activate, and it's just like chase mode.
Alright.
Subway Surfer for real.
Alright, we'll get to you in a second, Arthas. Alright?
Yep.
But...
It's the funniest nat 20, oh my god. What the fuck?
Arthas. Validus, as you're running, like dashing off to go after Arthas and Vindicles, you suddenly feel a wooden, like, a big wood, like, how do I describe this? Imagine, like, a wizard's orb attached to a stick in terms of, like, relative size, right? You know what I mean? As one of that made of wood smacks you in the chest, and you feel your whole body, like, lock up.
Skyrim paralyzed.
Now, kid,
Am I like on the ground or am I upright?
No, you're upright.
Oops, sorry.
You're just, your body's just locked up. And you hear... Oh, music's gone. Well, that's fine. You hear... Kid, I don't... No, I had the voice. God damn it. Now, kid, I don't think you know exactly what you're doing here. Or what's going on in that kid's head. I think you need to do a little self-reflection. And as you kind of force your eyes to look over at the person who paralyzed you, you see the most decrepit-looking, orange, like bronze-skinned orcish individual, orcish woman, I should say, wielding a fat oaken club, which is currently pressed against your chest. Her fangs are chipped and broken. Her skin is wrinkled, and you dare say, like, you could peel it like an orange if you put a little bit of pressure on it. Her hair is knotted and matted and mostly dreads at this point. She has piercings in every available inch of space, not in a flattering way. But you see this orcish woman, this old ass orcish woman, looking at you with, like, spite and disgust. I think you need to take a seat. I think you need to sit back and let things play out. Yeah, go ahead.
Am I allowed to talk? That is my son. Please let me go get my son. I haven't seen him in 4 years. I'm not here to cause issues for once in my life.
Well, that's where you're wrong. And we'll cut there. All right, Arthas.
Bolt in the name of the law. No.
You violated the law! Arthas, I'm sorry to say, you are so fucked, man. Because this is like the smart.
You're gonna tell me you're level 5 and your son's level 20 or something, right?
Well, no, I'm gonna say like that. This is like the smart kid. Vindicles is the smart one.
Verify might just kick and punch. He knows where to run and how to hurt you. You know?
Very well. I'm single-minded.
It's almost like an Azar, so he can just fucking fly if he really wants to. Catch him then.
I see.
All right, Arthas, you ready to do a chase challenge?
I'll try my best, yeah. We'll see if the dice are in my favor or not today.
All right, so here's how it's going to work. Vindicles is going to make various skill checks. You have to make those same skill checks and beat his score.
Alrighty.
You gotta get 2 out of the 3, and if you do, you catch him. Make sense?
Okay. It makes sense.
Alright, let's start easy for you. Let's do athletics, as he is going full sprint to try and get away from you.
Alrighty. 16.
Alright, let's see.
He got a 20, didn't he?
Oh. I haven't rolled yet. He got 9.
Sorry, I there's just like the... Oh, okay. I just heard like the cutoff and I'm like, oh fuck, he rolled well.
Oh no, like I said, there's problems with the stream setup where I have to make sure to be on the page when you guys roll results so the audience can see them. It's very fun and not annoying.
Gotcha.
Starting to see why some people use Roll20 exclusively and not D&D Beyond. Anyway. Very good. Yep. Try as he might. The young boy, he's younger, his limbs are shorter, and you are just generally
I have the mobile feet.
Yeah, the mobile feet. You're just generally a beast of a fucking warrior. So in no time at all, you are able to close quite a bit of distance, and now seeing the fucking armored titan fucking stomping behind him.
I'm like Terminator running. I'm full on Terminator running after him.
His eye, you see, he's like turn, looking at like, and his eyes bug out of his skull. Oh, shh, get away from me! Oh god. All right.
Boy, your father is looking for you.
Best, be on your best behavior. Remember that.
Your father wishes to talk.
No, I can't see him! He has to go away!
Don't be a coward. Face him.
Okay.
Don't be a coward. Face him.
Alright, he's gonna choose to be a coward and not face him, as he's gonna roll survival, as he ducks into a nearby set of buildings and starts bobbing and weaving through the streets, trying to lose you.
Let's see if I can survival just smash everything in the way as I chase him.
I'm gonna run through all the buildings.
18.
Alright.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Smash, smash, smash. No, I'm not gonna run through the buildings, but I'm gonna follow his path the best I can.
Alright, unfortunately he got a natural 20.
Nice.
I remember when
I caught him already.
I remember when Validus asked if Vindy even wanted to see him, and Drewsba looked them dead in the ass and said, "Oh yeah, of course he does." I remember that.
Well, you know, maybe wait a second.
That was a fucking lie.
Unfortunately, Arthas, he is in fact very good at bobbing and weaving. He lured you into a very tight and narrow set of streets that really kind of look the same in this part of town. And you kind of get turned around. You look, and then you see it, a flash of light in a nearby street. You go charging towards the light, and as you arrive, you kind of find yourself in a dead-end alley, and like Validus said, Vindicles' angelic white wings have bamfed out from underneath his shirt. It looks like he's about ready to take off. I need you to roll competing acrobatic checks.
Alrighty. 16.
All right. As he,
I might use my inspiration.
no need.
Oh, no.
Fuck, good shit.
My echo will burst out like before me as it kind of like catches sight of him, and as he's about to jump, I'll switch places with it to be closer, kind of catching him off guard.
Yeah, as he his wings what's the word? He buffets his wings and does get off the ground, but you are able to easily fucking jump, grab his ankle, and pull him back down to the ground. Congratulations, you've caught Vindicles.
Oh, no, you don't.
Very.
Just stop and listen to me for a second as I'm holding onto his ankles with my fucking heavy ass, almost 300-pound body, fucking holding him from flying as we're slowly drifting down 5 feet.
Go! And
just hear me out!
In a big puff of smoke, your iron, your steel greaves hit the ground, kicking up a bunch of dust, and you outlast the minute that Nazimar's wings can grant them flight, and the boy falls onto the ground on his ass. Ugh! Damn it.
I have my echo appear behind him in case he wants to move, and I kind of look around my surroundings to see if Valdez has catched up or has followed our little trail through the town. Now listen, you're just going to sit there and you're going to wait for your father. He's got a lot to talk about with you. He's missed you greatly, and we've been through a lot of shit in order to survive long enough so that he can meet you again. So you're going to sit your ass there, and you're going to listen to him when he talks to you, yeah?
No, I can't. Kind of put... He's trying to pick up...
I get it, man. He comes to all types of assumptions. He's, bird-brained. He breaks a lot of stuff, but he's been through a lot, and he cares about you. And he has your sister already, and she's doing better than she has with the black tusks. So you're going to sit there and you're going to listen.
He said, if I ever see her again, he'll kill her.
Yeah, well, things have changed, man. He's changed. I don't know for the better, but
that?
He didn't.
It's different now.
When the fuck did I...
Hang on. You don't know Artaro like I do. When he says he will do something, he will do it.
Well, last time I saw that guy, he was half dead in the desert.
Vindicles.
Is there any kind of reaction from him from hearing that?
You see, his lip quivers a bit, and he looks down. He's not gonna die. He can't die.
Yeah, probably not. But he had a pretty decent-sized hole in his chest. He was missing part of his arm, and he's bleeding profusely, asking us to help him, or warning us, or something. I couldn't really hear him in all the clutter, but... Look, we've got bigger things to worry about than your damn grandpa. And your father just wants to make sure you're safe. And currently, this place maybe is safe for now, but with the things going on in this damn place, it's going to get worse. Or it could get worse.
I think we will leave it there for the
Gotta
moment.
hand it to you, though. You're pretty fucking quick.
We'll leave it there for now. We'll move back to Lorian, Everly, and Tesla.
Sounds good.
also known as Let.
I wonder how the boys are doing. Cuts to like Valinus and Arthur's fucking everything up.
The standard Tuesday.
Yeah, standard Tuesday.
Okay. Lorien and Everly, as you follow Tesla into the main building. Whatever purpose this main fort-looking building used to hold, it is now a makeshift hospital. You see injured orcs of all kinds of, unfortunately, generally very severe injury. Whole limbs just gone. Much like Arthas said, holes blown in the chest. A lot of generally uncomfy sounds based on the way the orcs are going. But I think the biggest commotion of all is you hear several orcish individuals down the hall going, "No, Chief! No, Chief! You can't go out! No, you can't go fighting again! No!" And you start hearing banging and crashing and clattering. "No, Chief! She said rest! Yeah, Chief said rest! She said rest! No, that kind of rest!" And then you hear what sounds like something getting thrown through a window, vaguely orc sized and or shaped.
No.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh, good. He seems to be in a good mood then.
I really looks at Tessa. That's his good mood.
He seems
Oh,
actually seems to have calmed down quite a bit since the last time I heard from the good chief.
She's just looking at Tessa, her mouth hanging open like, what?
Well, I only heard one crash this time, so that is an improvement, if nothing else. Or... Wait. No, let's say it's an improvement, and I'll keep walking down the hallway.
I really like some more. I really hate to see this man on his bad days.
You know, I don't believe I ever got to meet him face to face, but so far he's living up to the stories.
Everly's just shaking her head and she's just like slowly following Tesla.
I'm surrounded by psychopaths.
I suddenly fear for my life.
As you should. Anyway, as you make your way, Anastasia finds herself firmly planted behind you, Everly. She is a bit scared, a bit terrified of the whatever creature you're heading towards.
Everly just like puts her one hand behind her back so she can hold onto her hand.
Eventually, you make your way towards one of the inner chambers, and the banging and the crashing and the yelling only gets louder and louder. And then eventually, you do hear one. It might not be so unique because I only have a limited range of voices, but you hear a different voice than the ones that have generally been screaming for the chief to lay down. You hear, "Well, I'm not out there kidding, right? Ain't no point in me being awake, now is there? And I can't go back to sleep. I ran out of meds. What do you want me to do? Ah!" And as you get just in front of the door, you see Tesla kind of raise a hand. Hold on a moment. Step to the side, please.
Everly does what he says.
Lori, do you also step to the side, or are you gonna brave whatever comes?
No, Lore will definitely step aside 2 steps back.
All right, you step aside just in time, because as you do, you hear like, "Wait, no, chief, chief," and coming crashing through the door into the room comes a mostly green-skinned orc, flying at like 30 miles an hour, directly into a wooden wall, leaving a big orc-shaped dent. And standing in the doorway is a behemoth, even amongst orcs. Even if you have never met the man, you have seen, like, in various papers and paintings of historical events, you know the look of Yorvin Braun's skull. In a word, he is a tower of abs. He is all muscle. There is not a single bit of fat on the man. It's all lean, no fat. He is enormous. He is leaning out of the frame, and it still looks like he won't fit out the door. He has this deep bronze skin, covered in scars and tattoos, mostly scars. Speaking of scars, though he has hair, and mostly facial hair, he has hair in the back, but like, true to his name, kind of like the upper part of his forehead going back onto like the top of his skull. It is not skin, it is a bronze plate, like, fastened to the top of his skull. He wears, like, light armors, furs. You see, like, 2 hand axes, one on each side of his belt, of his waist. And as he yells out, "Now who else is gonna stand between me and the fight, huh?" "Oh, Messenger Killian, good to see you." "And it's good to see you too, Chief Gronskull." "I suppose I have a bit of time then. Come on in, you and the pretty folk." And he'll retreat back into the room that he was trying so desperately to get out of before.
Lore will give him a very deep bow. Much appreciated.
Everly just copies what Laura's doing. She doesn't know what to do.
I love this guy. This is like I think my favorite Norfarid NPC. As you enter into the room, it's not really much of a room anymore. It is several piles of broken furniture and a single couch, broken windows, broken walls, a broken sink, probably used for washing medical equipment. Most of the rubble is piled into a nice big, is swept into a nice big pile, of which he's like, I want to say he's like 8 to 9 feet tall. Chief Bronskull is. So he just kind of walks over, lumbers over, you could say, and just sits in one of the piles like it's a couch. He points to one of other smaller piles of rubble and says, "Well, go on. Make yourselves comfortable." Tesla will immediately, of course, sit directly into one of the piles of rubble like it's the most comfortable chair in the world. "We appreciate your generosity, Chief Bronskull."
Laura's gonna do a similar thing, but just more elegantly. You know? Trying to sit as straight up as they can, like, you know, respectfully.
Everly's gonna go sit on a pile that's next to Tesla.
Alright. Lori and Everly, could I get you to make me endurance checks, please?
Okay. Oh god. 7.
21.
Shit, Lori, this is a nice pile of trash. You know what? You see the appeal.
Mm-hmm.
Everly, this is an uncomfortable pile of trash. You're looking over at Lori and you're getting jealous because they got like mostly pillow cushions. You got just got a bunch of wood scrap.
Oh.
So like you're spending most of the conversation like adjusting and then readjusting your position to try and find like a slightly comfortable sitting position. Good to see you, Tesla. Well, good to see you. Well, I say that, but just so we can skip the formalities. How long is it going to be before I have to kill you? Hopefully, never. Oh, why, may I ask? Oh, just because I had to kill like 4 of you by now. I started to learn your attack pattern, so it's not that much fun anymore. I see. Well, I'll have to improvise some new things to spice up our battles in the future. Oh, I'd appreciate that. And you two pretty folk and the Mysterio. Good to meet you all. I'm Chief Bronze Skull. He like kind of like taps the bronze plate on his skull. Sorry, mine's not working so good no more. But you know what can you do? That's what happens when you take, I think, 10,000 bashes to the face in one lifetime. Sort of thing happens, you know. I'm sure you all can relate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but please, just call me Hector. I mean, it's the name I share with you non-orcish folk, so we're all friends here, aren't we? Unless we're enemies. Not that I mind that, though. If you want to be enemies, you just let me know. We'll start killing each other right now. But I found it's easy to assume that we're just gonna be friends first.
I would appreciate being friends. It
Wonderful.
would be much. Mhm.
So he'll kind of cross one leg over the other. You don't know how his trash pile is able to support this man, but it does somehow. So, Mr. Kelly, what's going on? You disappear for what, almost a year, like half a year now, and you just wander back in? It seems that's how things have turned out. Rather rude of you just walking away, without telling nobody. Didn't even tell didn't even tell your pretty folk that you were leaving. I'm afraid not. Circumstances were, supernatural, you could say. And you, pretty folk, what are you doing here? How can the chief help you?
We're mostly here to accompany Tesla. We also have a friend who isn't in this room, but is out exploring your village. He's here looking to meet with someone.
Everly nods in agreement.
I wanted to pay my respects and thank you for just protecting everyone that you have been. It's very appreciated.
Well, that's the duty of the Bronzekin. Protect those who need protecting. Kill those who need killing. Yeah, you'd think it'd get boring after a while, but the people who need killing keep finding new reasons to be killed. So can't be that boring. This friend of yours, what are they here to do? Who are they here to meet? Probably provide some help finding them. I don't know if they're here to meet one of my tribesmen or one of the refugees, but I'm sure we can arrange some search party is the wrong word, but we can find somebody to find who you're looking for if you need.
It's a bit of both, actually. They've been separated from their son. And they've come to find him.
You wouldn't happen to know the son's name, would you?
Vindicles?
his face. So you say Vindicles specifically, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if you said like Indicles or whatever or something. To
No, Vindicles.
hmm You see his face immediately like harden a bit. Vindicles Dirge, by any chance?
Yes.
Kind of leans over. Hey, Boyle! And one of the orcs, presumably the one who got thrown out of the window, you presume this because he has glass sticking out of his face. Hi, boss! What can I do for you? Seems like Mr. Dirge has come looking for something. Is that right, boss? Oh. Oh, I see. Aye. Go up and go meet him. We scared him away. He's gone.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Hang on a second. Well, I'll just... Alright, he's back.
Did it scare you that bad, or?
Yeah. Sorry. Had an error. Sorry.
No worries.
My apologies.
John, go and, go find Mr. Dirge, if you would.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. Just, you could say I have some unfinished business with Mr. Dirge. Nothing violent, not gonna kill him. That's the end of the sentence, by the way.
Can I roll?
Can
I roll insight on that?
Everly looks concerned at Lore and Tesla, and also wants to roll insight.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an insight. Tesla's just sitting there smiling, like, yeah, everything's alright.
I'm not gonna kill him, just
23.
murder him.
17.
Everly, yeah, he's not gonna kill him. That'd be rude. That'd be against the law. Lorian, he's not gonna actively try to kill him, but he's not gonna not try to kill him.
I'm sure that he comes in absolute peace. He just wants to see his son.
I understand that. I understand that fully. Now, don't you worry about it, pretty folk. It's just a bit of old history needs sorting.
Does this have to do with Verify, by any chance?
No, nothing like that. She is alive, though, isn't she?
As an Azamar of Consados, sadly, she isn't. But she is content with her fate.
Wait, Cass.
Lorian,
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Verify is Validus' daughter.
Verify, right?
No,
No,
you're...
Refute. I
Refute.
meant Refute. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Refute. Yeah, does this have anything to do with Refute? Sorry.
Okay.
It's a minor fuck up.
Yeah, no,
minor.
just wrong name.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna kill him now. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay. We're gonna rewind a bit. Okay,
Refute.
because he wouldn't have asked that question if it was Refute. Sorry, my bad. As you say, is this about Refute? He kind of... Sorry, I forgot to mention this. There is the tiniest... on the windowsill, it's kind of like a double window, so there's one window that hasn't been broken, and on that windowsill is the world's tiniest little teacup, which he reaches over, and takes between two fingers, and kind of brings it over to his mouth. Takes a single sip because he's able to finish it all in one sip.
Mhm.
You could say that.
I have personally promised her that I would let no harm come to him. And I intend to keep that promise.
I'm afraid that I have some bad news for you, pretty folk. Any lover of Refute is doomed to pain and suffering. It's a curse, you could say. Refute's curse. I'm afraid he's bound for a long and hard road, that one. So, promise was mute from the start.
He himself would tell you that.
I imagine he would. As I said, I'm not gonna kill him. Just need to bury the hatchet. Now then, tell me, I've been stuck here in this territory for the longest damn time. The grass is growing blacker, the sky's growing pinker, the monsters keep getting bigger and bigger, and the ghosts are walking through my bathroom at night. I know it might be a lot to ask, but could I get a brief summary of what the hell's going on? And if it's alright, we'll cut there. Validus.
Yeah.
I believe
I'm held person, I assume.
I believe your last words were, let me go so I can go see my son.
Yeah, and also, like, I'm not here to, like, cause trouble in my life. For once.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm not here to cause trouble, he says. The old, wrinkly orange orc stands there with the staff still pressed against your chest, Validus. You think you can just walk in here without bothering folk like me and just think, oh yeah, I'll just traipse around looking to undo my past mistakes with no consequences. Thought it'd be that easy, did you, son?
No.
Good, because I could sense you from like 15 miles away when you were in the sky. How'd you survive that fall, anyway?
We just landed outside the territory.
Landed? What are you, a cat? Just landed on your 2 feet? No, ridiculous, son.
No, the ship landed and then we all got off.
Oh, now he's telling me he sails through the sky. I knew it. You're crazy. Batty. Absolutely 100% insane. She, like, presses the orb against your face.
If you intend to kill me, I'm not going to resist.
Oh, spare me.
I'm not going to fight you. I will.
Oh, spare me your suicidal monologue, Mr. Dirge. I don't want to hear it.
Like, blink a few times. So you know me then.
I know more about you than you could ever hope to tell me, kid. Your soul's screaming. The spirits around you are wailing. You're a little ugly. Everything's bad about you. I could smell you from 15 miles away.
Look,
And
all
you,
I want is
yeah, you want to go see your son. But I want you to think real hard and answer real honestly. Are you ready to go see your son? Are you the man you are now, ready to go see that boy that I've been taking care of this past year or so? Are you ready? That boy has been squirming at night, keeping himself up restless every night because he's worried sick. worried about you, worried about his sister, worried about everything that he's abandoned.
I know that I have made many mistakes, but I intend to fix one of them. I want to reunite my two children.
And can I ask, are the man you are now, is that the man who's going to reunite his children, or are you going to let them reunite themselves while you stand in the corner and watch from afar? Are you going to let them fix their own problems under the guise of you letting it happen? Putting the blocks in the right place to fix those relationships while they do all the hard work?
I am a father. Of course, I'm not going to just stand idly by when my children need me.
She drops hold person. Good, that's what I wanted to hear. Follow me.
I a bit stunned the fact that I got completely shut down by this old, very slightly senile woman.
Yeah.
So I'll follow behind. I'm a bit amazed, honestly, that I got completely stopped. You should have stopped the other one.
I don't care about the other one. He's fat and slow. And made of metal. He'll never catch that boy.
Faster than me.
Liz, I'm not here to fat shame, alright?
So you...
Come on, follow me.
I said faster, but okay.
Yeah, I know.
So you've been raising... Okay, sorry. I wasn't sure. So you've been raising my boy in my absence.
I haven't been raising shit. I don't raise pigs, I don't raise chickens, I don't raise boys, I don't even raise potatoes out of the ground. Oh. I do enjoy potatoes. Now, but boy's been raising himself. What I have been doing is teaching him a few things. So technically, that makes me his acting guardian.
Does he talk about his godparent much?
Is who now? Oh, wow. If he does, he doesn't talk about it with me.
He's an Azamar.
What's an ASMR? Quit talking your nonsense, kid. Come on, follow me. We're leaving town.
Wait, why?
Because you're not the man.
But he ran that way.
I know. She is making her way towards the edge of town.
Can I roll insight? I feel... I don't... Can I roll insight? I feel like something's wrong. Like, is she going in the opposite direction like he ran?
Not opposite, but perpendicular, I guess. Like, he went north,
yeah,
she's leading you east.
Yeah, can I roll insight?
No. She's old and insane.
Oh, okay.
But she also, I won't say how... I'm not going to speak for character and say how much it cut. But despite her being senile and insane, I feel like there were a few words she said just now that probably struck a little too close. You want to be the man who really will fix your family and not just stand on the sidelines?
Of course, but my son went that way, so
And-
I'm going that way too.
All right, and you want to know where he's going to be eventually? One way or another? He's going to be back in my house.
Like,
Because that's where he lives.
started with that. You could have started with that lead on.
Oh, we're not going to my house.
I thought that was another test. Oh my god. Okay, so where are you going? Wait.
Why? Question. Why? Where? When? How? Is this 20 questions? Or do you want to be Or are you going to get mad about it and just do random stupid shit that old lady says? Jesus.
Fine, just lead the way. I guess.
Sorry, Jesus is my husband. I call his name when I need some strength to deal with you youngins.
Jesus is my husband should be the episode name.
I feel like that might be a little controversial, but I guess put it in title name suggestions if you want.
Sure, I'll follow her, I guess.
Alright. uh, as you follow her out of town. Um, Eventually, for the most part, there are still spirits wandering. The grass is still black. Eventually, however, you get to a small patch of woods, and you notice that around these trees, the grass is still green, bright, vibrant green. Here's fine enough. All right, kid. Name's Brontu. Brontu Bronze Thumb. I'm something of the territory's main doctor. Oh well, I'm old. I'll probably be dead in a few days. I think I said that a few days ago, so who knows? You're that brat they sold Refute off to, aren't you? Oh yeah.
Yes, I would not. I don't like to phrase it like that.
Well, that's how it is. That's how it is. No matter how much we don't want it to be, it is what it is. A lot of things are awful. Really, really awful. When you just look at them as they are. Doctors, for example. We're manipulators. We're great at manipulating people. Their flesh, their blood, their minds. Some of the greatest atrocities in this world can be forgiven if you paint them the right way. Like taxes. Just government organized theft. Fucking hate taxes. Anyway. I can see her on you. You know. Like literally, she's right there. Hi, Refute. Good to see you.
She's pointing like at the dagger.
Yes.
She gave this to me as a gift. I've kept it close.
Then I guess it can't be all bad. That's why I'm even considering this in the first place. I have half a mind to not let anyone even vaguely related to the Black Tusk even look at the boy. But the fact that she's stuck by you and isn't haunting your stupid ass means that you're not the worst person in the world.
No, she was the strongest person I have ever known. If she wanted to, I'm more than sure she could have just left. But she never did.
A young heart, it's always your own downfall, in one way or another.
Does this woman look like Refute? Like, is this like her mom?
Roll. What do you roll for this? I think what you would roll for this, because this wouldn't be a history check. I don't think
Insight?
maybe insight, but that'd be
Look for
more.
my skills.
I don't think gossip works either. I guess either a. It's gonna sound so stupid. Give me an investigation or a perception check of your choice.
Perception. Oof. Dirty 20.
30-20. You kind of take a close look at the old woman, at old Grontu. You look really, really close, but you determine that no. I mean, they share bronze skin, of course, but Refute had much longer, straighter hair. The old woman's hair is curly to the point of dreads. Refute, the shape of their tusks is different. You can't tell with hair color because her hair is gray and fading. There's... You could be wrong, but you're fairly confident in saying no, they're not directly related. Here's the deal, kid. The boy wants to see you. But for reasons he hasn't fully disclosed to me. Though, reasons I can guess as to why. He's not allowed to see you, and you're not allowed to see him. Until he gets over that, he's gonna keep running from you. Even if he gets dragged back by old Tin Can.
I don't blame him.
Well, I do, because it's annoying, and I every other night I hear complain about, like, oh, I want to see him, I want to see him, and I said, enough, I'm trying to make dinner.
He's young, obviously, and...
He's young, and he's compassionate,
How did he get here?
Wandered here. I found him half dead on the road. Said he ran away from the Black Tusk tribe. We kept him in jail for a couple of weeks, barely fed him. And then I told him they're all being idiots, and I fed him a whole pig, and he cried because we killed the pig. But then he ate it, and then things kind of spiraled from there, and now I'm teaching him to be healed. Make sense?
Yeah, he's young, and he had to cross across the whole continent to get here. He's just that feat alone. He's been through a lot. And like my eye does like twitch slightly, like which is like oh yeah, like they imprisoned him for a fix and barely fed him. But we've all been, all three of us, me, him, his sister, we're all tormented by the same person. I don't blame him at all for anything. I don't blame his sister for anything.
Yeah, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. That's the next word
No,
that's
it's
gonna come
not
out of
my
your
fault
mouth.
at all. It's his fault.
Well, your son's fault. It's fucking
It's my
shitty
father's
of you.
fault. No, my father's fault. It's all his fault.
Is it though?
My father's fault. I did everything. I will not claim to be the best father in the world. I think that for a parent to claim to be the best parent is extremely selfish. No, it is up to their kids, biological or otherwise, to determine if they are a good parent or the best parent. So I leave that judgment to my children. But I'd like to think it brings me comfort.
She taps her staff. Wrong. Incorrect. Wrong. Not true. Zip, zada, zilch. 0 points! She points her staff threateningly at you. Here's the deal, Buster Brown.
May I finish?
No. Because I've heard enough. Here's the deal. As that boy's technical legal guardian, I'm not going to let you see him. Because you know what I see? Sorry, that's a trick question. What's more important is what I don't see. I don't see that boy's father in front of me. I see a dodgy, cagey, anxiety-ridden mess who knows what he needs to do, but can't bring himself to do it. You think you have good eyesight? I saw you cowering all the way from across the plaza until you saw your boy. You weren't ready to see him. You were ready to force yourself to see him. That ain't a man I'm gonna let see that boy. Now until you become the man you're supposed to be, the man you've been pushing down and locking down inside your heart, you don't get to see that boy. You understand me?
Why do you not see me as that man? Because I was afraid to. Do you know what happened when I found his sister? Do you know what we've been through that divided us? We were all scattered, all broken up, and the three of us are left to pick up the pieces at our own pace. I'm the one who's, well, I didn't do it, but I sure tried. I'm the one who stopped. I'm the one threw myself full sprint, and I like almost stammer before I just like sigh and not give up, but try and like rethink how I want to like go about this.
There he is.
I was convinced that all my children were dead, but the moment that I learned that they were alive, getting them back, getting them safe, getting them out of this mess of a world that we are in has been one of the only things that have been consistent. I may not understand much about why we fight, or what we fight for, but them, my children, that is something I understand. Seeing them happy, making sure that they are safe and feel safe, that is something I understand. He is my son, and I am going to see him. And I mean no disrespect, but I am going to see him with or without your input, if he will let me.
So I'm trying to think how specifically to respond without her going full angry granny mode. You make good points.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put it to you another way, then. I'm not saying that man doesn't exist within you, kid. That just now, that's more what I'm looking for. And yet, you and I both know that's buried by something. But fine, if you want to keep throwing yourself at a wall, be my guest. But, if you want to change for the better, if you want to make Crevisel fight to the tooth and nail to take what's yours, then you can follow me. By the way, you have a good day, kid. Go see your son.
I'm following her. I'm like following her. Like my ears, like my actual, honest to God, like elf ears, like perk up, which is like you like make Crevice like fight and take what you have. Like yeah, like my ears are perked up.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm more than listening. Yeah.
Well, because before, sorry, with that last speech, it almost seemed like it made it seem like Valis was about to walk away.
It was this. I meant it more in the sense of like look, listen. He's my kid. I'm gonna go see him. Like I'm gonna be the dad. I'm gonna go see him, and I'm not like.
Yeah, and then you walk away is what I expected it to be next.
Yeah, but I didn't. But I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Like because like I'm trying to that's me trying to prove. Anyway, I meant to like that was me trying to like I guess like deny like what she was saying in a sense, or like prove that.
Yeah.
No, I am the father.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, because you guys had. All right, you are following her. Because you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm having to reconfigure my brain real quick. You had stopped. You had the discussion. I thought you were going to leave, but you are definitely following her. After what she says, the bit about Crevisel.
Yes. Well, I was gonna follow her and do what she says, like regardless, unless she just flat out said no. But, but no, I am following her.
Okay. You follow her deeper into the woods. She grumbles and mumbles about how you have any say, don't understand the good things that they have, and the good things that I have, and the good things that I don't have, and the good things I don't have, and the things and the things. And something to that effect. Until eventually you find yourselves in front of a large gaping maw of an open cave, a large stone structure with a single entrance that you really can't see too deep into. Whatever light shines through the trees fades very quickly into this cave. She'll stop in front of it, wave her her wooden staff and say, "All right, get in."
Just like I ask, what is this? Like, what's inside?
Everyone who's brought here finds different things inside of it. Some find joy, some find fear and pain and suffering, and 12 other side effects I have to list off real quick. And I'll do that later. But ultimately, what everybody finds in the end, what everybody leaves the cave with, is an understanding of themselves. And more often than not, unless you yourself are fundamentally evil, you will change for the better.
I take a few steps in. I look back. Thank you again for looking after my son. I know you say that that's not what you were doing, but that is what you did. So thank you. And then I walk in.
Oh. And she walks away. Alright.
Who?
Oh. Who was that guy? Yeah, whatever. There's a sale on mac and cheese today.
I love her.
I walk into the Star Wars cave.
Yeah, shut up. Anyway, Arthas, how you doing? Alright, he's
I'm
tired.
doing.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm here. I was muted. So.
No, it's okay. It's been about 20 minutes. Fountas hasn't showed up.
I'm just talking to the kid about, like, I don't fucking know anything at this point. Like, now we're into, like, foods across the realms that I've tried or whatever. The fucking, I don't know, my fighting style, different stuff. I'm just fucking talking. He's just kind of probably ADHD, like, trying to get the fuck out of here, but I'm like, you know, not letting him move a muscle.
Bro, your father is like, your father cares so much that he literally took a detour out of saving the world just to come see you.
I imagine he started with that for about the first 30 seconds and then didn't care anymore to talk about Valdez. And now it's just going to like, so what are you about? Like, what's your deal? You're pretty quick. I like the wings. Can you fight? Like, all this random bullshit now. Because he's a kid. Like, I'm a kid too. I don't know how old this dude is, but
It's like 13.
I'm 19, so it works.
I'm starting to become a healer. I don't like fighting.
Oh, interesting. I knew a rabbit folk that was a healer. Pretty strong.
Yeah, we have a bunch of healers around here. Orcish medicine's a bit strange, you know. It's normal bandages and stuff, but a lot of doctors just punch their patients and then they're fine. I don't really get it. Every time I try to do it, I hurt my hand because I think orcs are made of like steel or something.
Doctors sound like my sister. I kind of mumble.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah. That one's a bit rambunctious, to say the least.
So you guys really, you gotta be lying. She wouldn't have gone anywhere. She loved Artaro.
Well, that's the thing. We kind of kidnapped her, and then your dad
What?
talked to her. She beat up your dad. She
Yes, that's like her.
now is in a spot where she can't really escape because of the title magic's at play and the fact that there's a literal god of heroes watching over her. And right now she's enjoying reading and learning new things.
Alright, now I know you're lying to me.
I don't know. I haven't checked on her in a while. But...
Okay, no.
Oh, no.
That's...
I never lie.
Okay, you can say that, but my sister doesn't read. She literally
My sister doesn't read.
she literally once told me that she would actually choose to die over reading. So, like...
Well, she's not dead and she's reading.
That's not my
Listen,
sister.
man, I don't know what... That's 100% your sister. Trust me. She punched me in the face the first time we met. So, and
It was conflicted.
the same thing.
Reading, but also punches everybody she sees. It could be his sister. It also could not be.
She's pretty scrappy. Short temper.
Are we just gonna like?
Throws a mean punch.
Are we just gonna sit here forever, or?
I kind of like look at the day as it's like, you know, some clouds have passed over by. People probably looked at us like weirdly because we just caused a bit of a ruckus getting here. Yeah, where is the man? He can't be that scared to come talk to you. I kind of scratch the back of my neck or helmet. Tell you what, let's go back to where the others are, and we'll see if he's there or where my friends are.
Valdez goes on a fucking side quest instead of finding his son.
Average Validus subplot.
Average Valdez subplot. Where is Valdez?
Tell you what, man, we should head back. Promise that you're not going to run off?
You'd catch me again if I did, anyway.
Damn straight. Come on, I help him up.
Alright, you make your way back. You go all the way to the eastern side of the plaza, and as you're making your way, you don't see... You see neither the woman, although I guess I don't think Arthas saw the woman in the first place.
No, I dodged whatever was thrown at me like a monster and just kept running. Didn't even look back.
You're making your way towards like the middle of the plaza where you separated from the rest of the group. Oh shit, the music.
Not the music.
As you make your way back, of course it is as busy in this area as usual. When suddenly Arthas, can you roll me with your blind fighting? You
Yes.
pick up a feeling from behind you. A feeling that has been following you a good 60 feet now.
Okay. I kind of, with my perception, kind of just like feel out kind of roughly like the body type and everything, see if it's like somebody I know or if it's like an orc or something like that.
You get the vague feeling as an orc.
What kind, like female build, male build? What am I getting?
I don't know how much detail male build, how much detail blind fighting gives you. But
You sense a tall, intimidating presence behind you.
yeah, that's pretty accurate. You feel a tall, kind of wide presence behind you.
I act like nothing's happening for like a couple more steps until it gets a bit closer, and then I grab the boy and kind of like tuck him behind me. At the same motion, I unsheath my sword and point it at whoever's behind me. What do you think you're doing?
I love best behavior, Arthas. Isn't he great?
So wait, do you turn around to face the presence?
Kind of like if the boy's on my right or left, with one of my hands, I kind of like push him to be behind me as I whirl and unsheath my sword at the same time and point at the person behind me.
All right. You see a tall figure. Arthas is what, like 6'2", 6'3"?
I'm 6'4", yeah.
6'4". Yeah. You do actually have to look up a bit as you see like a 6'10"-ish orcish individual, a very tall, very wide, 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide type build. He is. I hate to say, he's kind of polka dotted in a way, like green base, orange polka dots. He has a full on like eye patch over his left eye. 3 slash marks over his lips. As he kind of looks down at you. He does have a weapon on his side, but he's not drawn, so he's not technically armed right now. As he looks down at you, he goes, "You there? You're Gladius."
I kind of do like a tilt of the head. I am. And you are?
My name is Borten. Your father.
I kind of quickly sheath my sword in like a quick flurry.
Is he dead? Your father.
He is indeed dead. His ghost is now walking the halls of the castle in Norfair.
I knew you were Gladius. I'd recognize that pompous royal blue anywhere. It's really dead.
Compass. I think it's beautiful.
You only would think it. Oh, everyone knows green and orange are the best colors.
Those colors are disgusting together.
Your father said much the same. Kind of like looks kind of straight up. You can see him like almost fighting back some tears. I'll never get the chance to kill him.
Yeah. Same here. What's your deal, friend? Why sneak up on us? Why follow us for the last, 100 or so yards? I know I'm striking, but you don't seem the type to fancy soldiers like myself. Come for a fight then?
You watch as he slowly gets to a knee, actually.
I'm kind of taken aback at this, like, what are you doing?
Vindicles also seems a bit like confused, but Borton will go. I am Borton. Borton Bronshin. If your father is truly dead, my debt passes on to you, Lord Gladius. I hated him, but the bastard saved my life more than once.
What debt?
Saved me from more than a few Black Tusk, even if he didn't mean to. At least, not that he would ever admit.
We're talking about the same guy here, right?
No. If I didn't see him do it, I wouldn't have believed he saved me either. As I said, that debt that I never fulfilled, either through blood or through service, passes on to you, Lord Gladius. If you ever need my assistance in battle, please do not hesitate to call on me.
Could I refuse? He's dead. Your honor is still here. You served him until his death. Your debt should be paid. Now go now. I have no need for a servant or some kind of... What even are you asking of me?
Just that if you are ever in a time of need, that you consider asking for my help, just as I was forced to of your father.
You're not going to follow me in my group like a stray dog that's been given treats on the side of the road for the next year or so while we take care of all this bullshit happening to this land, are you?
No, sire. I'm to remain here with my people, defending my homeland.
And how will I get in touch with one such as you?
Spell my name. I'll hear.
Call your name and you'll hear. Do you see? That seems preposterous. I kind of look at the kid behind me. Does that make any sense to you?
I got really good hearing on account of me lost eye.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Orcs don't make much sense to me. They just kind of do things sometimes that they shouldn't be able to. Like my mom apparently killed a dragon by herself, even though like it like had her
Right.
arm. I don't know.
I see. Well, thank you. What'd you say your name was again, sir?
Borton.
Borton. Well then, Borton, if a time does come up where I even need your assistance, preposterous, then sure, I will call your name into the skies. I'm like waving my hand in like a circular motion, like, and call to the skies and you shall come help me, yes?
Aye, sir. Will be done.
Very well. Now please, get up, get up. People are staring. Get up.
He will rise up. This to you, Lord Gladius. And if you need nothing else from him, Borton will leave.
Yeah, I kind of like watch him go for a couple steps, and then I turn to the kid and I go, I want to leave this place. Come on,
They're nice once you get used to them. They're just
before more things.
kind of weird.
Weird. Yeah, well, it's not the first time I've seen someone grovel up to the Gladius name. Or be of, in some kind of life debt or service to us in the many years our family was founded.
I'm guessing it's probably not going to be the last, based on things you've told me.
One can only hope it would be, but no, you're probably right. Ugh. Come on then. Let's make haste.
And
I think it was this way. Not too sure.
we'll cut there, and we'll go back to good old Hector, and Let, Lorian, Everly, and Tesla. Alright, so you're telling me that Captain Teresa wants to marry the princess, but Arthas has a crush on the princess, and tried to stop her, but Teresa said, okay, so I'll marry you both. And now he's all flustered and doesn't know what to do, and the princess is kind of into it. It sounds like a whole mess of a relationship, if you ask me.
Not to speak. Well, yes, it is. It's a lot.
But it feels like Arthas should just be kind of, honest with his feelings and all that, but to each his own. Anyway, what were we talking about before that? Right! Yeah, there's a lot to take in. Sounds like you've all been on quite an adventure. You pretty folk especially.
It has been a very long journey. Unfortunately, this is but a short pit stop.
You don't mind if I ask a silly question, do you?
Go ahead.
The DM's also going to ask a silly question. Did you say anything about Abel being evil? Or Abel giving you the prophecy?
To who?
To Hector. Yorvin.
No, but we have told Tesla that he's evil. So if Abel told Tesla, then... Or no, sorry. If Tesla told Hector, my brain is gone.
He's asking if like you told the chief about Abel being evil.
Yeah, Lord wouldn't have said anything, but Tesla has the means to, if he wants to.
I think Tesla would have. Because Tesla figures it's a good idea to get everybody on side of, like, this is the enemy that we need to fight. But yeah, I've got a silly question. If this Abel so-and-so is causing such problems, why are you still listening to him? Or, sorry, let me put that a different way. He told you kind of what order to go get these veins of Ick, right?
Yes.
Why are you listening to him? Why not go get the vein of Ick in Norfera?
Honestly, that's a not half bad idea. It was simply because it had been the plan for so long, I think, that we were just used to it.
You don't have to, I suppose, but it would be nice not to have to fight all these monsters all the time. Get more and more frequent as time goes by.
True, it would be something to consider, and we do want to help as much as possible. What we can, at least. Well, Everly, what do you think?
Oh my god, sorry, my dog is going crazy right now.
Oh, you're good.
I'm sorry, what was the question for? I was trying to listen, but she was like barking behind me. Dogs.
What do you think about doing the Veins of Ichor in a different order? Going to Norfera, and then Olympia?
Sorry, the question was, what does she think of the Veins of Ichor going?
Backwards, basically.
Like, for our plans?
Mhm.
Oh, so do the Veins of Ichor and then going to Olympia.
Yeah, doing Norfera's Vein of Ichor, and then Olympia's Vein of
Okay,
Ichor.
I was
I hate-
thinking that's what you were asking, but I just wanted to make sure.
I hate to step in. I thought that we physically couldn't get to the Vein of Ichor in Norfera until we did the other ones. Because Norfera is like the origin of the curse. I thought that Vein of Ichor was like the most like guarded one, so we physically couldn't do it until we had weakened the curse enough.
Haven't tried in a while, though.
I really will say. Well, I feel we're so close to Olympia. Wouldn't it be smarter to go after that one first and then go after the last one? I also thought we couldn't touch the original one until we got the rest of the others.
Well, originally it was too well protected, but it might be weak enough now, and we are closer to the capital than we are to Olympia at all.
Oh, protected all. Now swing the big shield-looking thing around it. It's been getting cracks in it over time. Oh, it still looks decently sturdy.
Yeah, we would have to break through that. Do you think we would be able to break through it at all? In your opinion?
Not without a big enough force. I'm talking grand. I'm talking cacophony at its peak level grand. Or me and my half peak. Well, keep on keeping on for now. It was just a thought, just a question. I figured I'd ask just in case. Anyway, I do appreciate you coming to me with all this information. But I'm gonna try and escape before they stop me from going back out to fight. You all have a good one. And then he's going to end.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Real
Hey.
quick first. I am personally blanking on. Oh, Fulgrim. Have you seen Fulgrim recently, or heard from him at all?
Huh? He's like has one foot out the window. Oh, the Guardian.
Fulgrim? Yes.
I haven't actually seen him about. I've heard talk of him though, but apparently he needed a his finger was self-care month, whatever that means.
I wonder if he would be able to break through the barrier.
Certainly possible.
Perhaps we'll have to pay him a visit.
Anyway, good meeting you all.
Enjoy your fight.
I'm gonna go kill some shit. And then he leaves the window, and immediately you start hearing shouting like, "No, Chief! See the rest! I'm fine!" And then the sounds of battle. Probably not the intended battle, but battle nonetheless. Arthas, you see a giant orc kicking the shit out of other orcs.
The King Kong of fucking orcs.
Oh my god.
And I think that is where we're going to end today's session. If anybody's even
Hell yeah.
watching this right now.
We're still here. The party split 3 different ways. Well, actually, no, 4, because Isaac's on the ship.
That's okay. He'll teleport in next session if he's able to join.
He got that. He got that bard magic.
Teresa dragged him in.
All right, Isaac. It's very simple, very easy, very quick. He'll get your town right away. Shoots him out of a cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right, everybody. It's good. It was fun. See you next week.
Hell
See
yeah,
ya.
see ya.
See ya.